Yo there, Internet, MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. Hope you guys missed me these past couple of days. If not, or maybe you're angry, I don't know. I just gotta say, I did promise daily uploads, and I do plan on sticking to that. But every now and then, I need a bit of a break, right? I'm also working on a project that has nothing to do with content creation. I can't really reveal it, so I don't want to mention it every video because it can get annoying, right? But I made use of my time, and I really worked hard on that these past couple of days, and took a bit of a break from the Twisted Fate Fizz card game, as I was getting a little bit frustrated with more so like not really with the balance state of the game, because that's always fixable. It's more frustrating to me as a deck builder. It pisses me off when I see so many people just net deck the most boring decks that have been played for like months on end just because they're good. I don't know. It really it makes me lose a little bit of faith in humanity, to be honest. Like, meta deck net deckers. You Timmy. You think I don't know you were playing Twisted Fate Fizz the other night, in secret. But I was. You were. I was watching you. English. Fuck you, Timmy. Be ashamed. So yeah, we are going to be showcasing a new deck as I am going to be continue brewing, and there is no continue brewing. There is no balance patch. Well, there is a balance patch talking about, the vastness of Shurima and all that, and how that somehow relates to them or leads to them not doing anything this time around. So yeah, they're going to wait a couple of weeks to get some balance changes going on. So that means we have 2 more weeks of Twisted Fate Fizz. What am I going to do during these 2 weeks? Well, I'm going to continue to upload videos, and I'm going to continue to provide you guys with strong, unique, and fresh decks that I will specifically design more often than not to counter Twisted Fate Fizz and potentially other top decks like Trundle Lysandra, for example. Like, that's going to be my objective, right? That's how I'm going to approach my content until the balance patch. And today I'm going to share a deck that I thought of as a concept as soon as I saw Destined Poro, and I was very excited to jump into, and a deck that has exceeded my expectations as well. I thought this would be just a fun deck, but it's actually a competitive deck. I'm going to explain why. Let's talk about the Chosen One, aka the Chosen Poro, the Neo of Poros, aka Destined Poro. Destined Poro is a 1-drop that says, round start, if you've leveled a champion, transform me into Exalted Poro. So when you level a champion, this big ass coin that he eats, and I don't know, it doesn't poison him or kill him in the spot, because that seems like, you should not ever swallow that, but whatever. He eats it, and it becomes Exalted Poro, with eyeline makeup and everything. It's fantastic. Exalted Poro is a 2/2. So +1/+1 stats that has 3 random keywords. And what we like about this is that a lot of times we're going to be getting Scout out of this. I say a lot of times, it's really random, but I've gotten Scouts quite a bit, and that has a lot of implications for the type of deck that we're running. So we're playing Exalted Poro in this deck. It's not really the card that we're building the deck around, but because we're playing Exalted Poro, I get to just name the deck and make all the deck be about Destined Poro, and you have to deal with it. So this deck is actually not about him, though. He's there giving a little bit of support, considering the structure of our deck, which is comprised of the 2 fastest leveling up champions in the game, in KATARINA and Azir. In that order specifically. KATARINA is the champion that, generally speaking, is the swiftest to level up, even though we have Twisted Fate leveling up in 1 turn pretty damn consistently. But that is, another subject that I think I have tackled enough today. Let's not talk more about Twisted Fate in this deck tech video. But yeah, basically these 2 champions level up really fast, and because they level up really fast, I wanted to design a deck with Azir, KATARINA, and Voice of the Risen as the high-end portion of our curve. Voice of the Risen is a 4-mana 3/4, and a card that I believe is criminally underplayed. She says, if you've leveled a champion, allies have +2 power. So if we level up KATARINA on curve, even like on turn 3 attacking with her, then all of a sudden, when we play Voice of the Risen, our House Spiders, for example, will be 4/2 and 3/1s. Our Sand Soldiers will have +2 power, which is absurd. And that means our Emperor's Days and our Azirs will just spawn really, really scary attacks that will be overwhelming as we generate multiple rally effects with our leveled up Katarina upon playing her. So that's the objective of this deck. It's an aggro deck. We're trying to spread out, go wide, play Voice of the Risen, level up Katarina or Azir, and profit. And just continue attacking more and more. Because of cards like Emperor's Days and units like Sandcrafter, we don't necessarily need a super strong board presence to actually deal an insane amount of damage, right? As we have Desert's Wrath, which is a card that we want to be playing early on because it is a bit of an investment, right? We are granting Sand Soldiers +1 power, which, like I like to say, goes a long way. So this card right here is amongst our initial plays, and you'll see that even though this is an aggro deck, there's actually a lot of decision making to be made, and sometimes you have to take certain lines of play that are not very intuitive at first, and you'll see what I'm talking about in today's gameplay. We have a full set of Shape Stone alongside a one-off of Transfusion, kind of like our 4th Shape Stone in a way. I wanted to have 4 combat tricks in this deck. Triple Exhaust, which works amazingly with Katarina, as we can utilize her quick attack and just use her as an actual assassin, which is pretty fitting. Triple copy of Ruinous Path to gives us a little bit of health gain and extra damage that goes beyond the combat phase, which is important, and a card that's very easy to enable in this deck. Rock Copper to get some nice vulnerables alongside Exhaust for proper trades and a little bit of disruption in regards to what the opponent is doing. And a couple of copies of Rite of Negation to counter Withering Wail, because, Withering Wail is a card that just quite simply nukes us, right? We can also use this to counter the red card from leveled up Twisted Fate by turn 5. Remember when I said I was not going to speak more about Twisted Fate? You naive you. Alright, let me stop talking here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I think it's pretty sick. And this deck is just awesome, man. I'm really proud of it, honestly. Like, I'm going to pat myself in the back because I think I did a pretty fucking damn good job on this one. And I'm going to stay humble as well. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the games. Leave a like if you do. Enjoy them. If not, leave them for Destined Poro because it's fucking Destined Poro, man. Just Jesus. And yeah. Love ya. Have a good one. Enjoy the matches. Stop talking. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Not what I was expecting. How does this matchup go? Because we're both kind of racing, right? Both of our game plans are rather similar in that regard, which is why Ruinous Path... Yeah, it's a bit too early for that. We're going to drop Rite of Negation and Ruinous Path to get another Ruinous Path, because that's how the game goes. But I really do want to keep the Sandcrafter, because Sandcrafter can allow me to get some nice board presence and momentum. Our opponent also doesn't have any plays early on, so even though we've been blessed with a bit of a bad curve here, yeah, I don't understand. Like, I'm never gonna play into.
These dunes are the lifeblood of Shurima.
I'm never gonna play into a super obvious Diana there.
The guilty will bear.
Okay, so he's really struggling to find a Nightfall enabler. The beautiful thing about this situation right now is that I don't have to play anything. Like, he's already spent the card to enable it, right? That's fine.
The world in a grain of sand.
I'm making it so that Nocturne will not survive after a Pale Cascade, even though this Crescent Guardian may. Nice. And if he doesn't have a Pale Cascade or doesn't want to play it,
Do not see what is.
see what will be. We're gonna play Azir first.
Mother Moon, guide me.
Together we are part of something more. Together you are children of Shurima.
When I move, Fear not death. Night flowers upon my blade.
And now we go for the ruinous path. That exhaust could be pretty useful here. This Doomkeeper will allow us to.
Temperamental as moonlight.
Let them remember my name in glory.
Your legend will never be forgotten.
Shurima, your emperor. Shurima is sand and sky, past and present.
We've seen greatness. Now we will achieve it.
For 3 mana, I don't have to worry about any tool he can use here to, yeah. I mean that allows him to generate a Nightfall unit, but barring that, we're good. And now we're gonna showcase the power. Oh! 4 mana. Oh my god!
Together we are part of
Look at this! Look at this! Look at these stats!
Shurima.
Oh my god, dude! Wait, no, this is a bug. You have 5 attack. Okay. Well, that's kind of that's a bit of a shame, now, isn't it? He's played 2 copies of the Unspeakable Horror.
Empire to build.
One of them was a Nocturne, though.
Sand and blood.
Together!
We will resist.
We know their story. Now it's time for yours.
I'm gonna bluff. Nice. Made him doubt.
The cliffs themselves are my barracks. Don't turn around.
Got him. Got him!
They cheer on me. Our legacy.
See, he's a thirdo! I also like, he's got some sassy voice lines this year, man. I really like the, look what we built! I can't use that voice. Like, I am so far from what I'm trying to portray, it's actually ridiculous, so I'm gonna stop talking. And we're gonna go into round 2. Alright. It isn't a Legends of Runeterra meta without Fiora Shen being at the top. It's an interesting subject because there's a lot of people who really dislike this deck, but you know, I'm on the boat that Fiora Shen is just a very good top tier deck that is it's not like super oppressive or anything. So people who complain about it just gotta learn to live with it. And I'm gonna drop this House Spider. I don't like Desert's Wrath as much in this matchup either, just because they have access to deny. Katarina is important. This matchup is honestly looking pretty terrible. Like, the more I think about it, the more... Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Especially if, like, they curve into fucking Fiora. Yeah, Fiora's a nuisance for us. No matter how I look at it. I don't know what turn 2 challengers I should be wary of, like unless he's got the Dragon Guard Lieutenant.
Never.
May as well play Katarina. We have another Katarina in there as well. Please, just don't play Fiora. It's just... No Fiora. Maybe you did draw her, you know, like... That's plausible. That's very... Like, that happens.
By my
Fucking
honor,
yeah.
you must die. Your honor's killing someone today.
Have a sharp sight.
Violence solves everything.
I want to damage Fiora. Anything that I can do to...
The eye of twilight sees all.
I think I can just play the Desert's Wrath here. As an investment. I could have bluffed something, but I just don't have the right hand for it, unfortunately. This Desert's Wrath was important because it's one of the few instances in the game in which we're under 4 mana. Our opponent, sorry, is under 4 mana. Which means deny is not a chance. Or deny won't happen, rather.
The desert by my side.
If it's made of sand, I can write it.
I find them unworthy.
Try me. On guard. Oh dear.
I have no equal.
I can't attack into it anymore. Yeah, this is looking tough. This is looking like a loss. Like Fiora on curve. This is a deck that really shuts down any sort of strategy like mine that revolves around spreading out.
On guard.
We don't have enough interaction to stop this and not succumb to it. The problem is, the moment I set up a unit, a concerted strike does his dirty. I have to draw. Maybe I'm able to. Maybe I'm capable of finding some. What could work here?
Rivers shape the land.
He's always keeping that mana. You see, like he must have something.
You need not follow, but you will witness.
I just don't have the opening. No matter how I look at it, I have Desert's Wrath, which can easily be countered if I play Destined Poro here. If I attack with you, like the biggest problem is,
Remember this day.
like any attack just allows Fiora to win. GG. Awful matchup. Fiora, as you guys can see, is just she's too strong against this. Especially without proper interaction, because we're a purely aggressive deck. That's just a matchup that we have to give in. Like I'm not gonna, like, I would have to like literally change the deck completely just to be able to handle that matchup better. So yeah, let's hope we don't run into any more Fioras. That'd be nice. Let's get some rewards to make us feel a little bit better about ourselves. All right, and let's see. Let's even draw Destined Poro. Then we get to showcase the chosen one. And no more French. Are you serious? Why are people playing? Oh no, it's not the same deck. It's Diana Aphelios, so never mind. But still, that's quite the coincidence there. Well, I said I wanted Destined Poro, so I will keep Destined Poro. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm not gonna play Destined Poro though. Not until I level up a champion. I'm gonna keep him there. Just chilling. Alright.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow.
I can take this hit, right? If I play you, next turn I have a total of 4 mana plus that, which allows me to do all that and that, yeah. What about if I have 1 mana less? If I have 5 mana, I can do this and this, but I can't exhaust.
I am with you. Carry our faith.
I'll change your plans.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Let the bloodshed begin. It's just a nick. Only fools hesitate.
I forgot about the Emperor's Days for a second. I was like, whoa, what's happening? I was just attacking. I'm like, oh, okay, that's it. Which is kind of surprising because I've placed quite a bit of investment into them. All right, Fell is down. I repeat, Fell is down. We don't get to Destined Poro this turn, but we will definitely try to do that for next turn. We're gonna play the Desert's Wrath, and we're gonna use it defensively, actually. All right. Come on, Destined Poro, become Exalted Poro! The most powerful of Poros! I wish I was Quick Attack instead of Augment. Can tell it doesn't want to block. I could have attacked with this to get these spawning first, but I can do that next turn after like I plan on winning next turn, right? Like that's the game plan here. Like I force some blocks here. No matter what happens, I should have put myself. I shouldn't end up in a position in which he has lethal upon open attack. And if he gets too greedy, yeah, I was gonna say if he gets too greedy, I'll punish him. It's been a while since I played Katarina. So this one that I drawn is the one that he doesn't know that I have. Okay, so that's pretty good as well. It's the problem is she's a 4-drop. Really depends on how heavy my opponent. Oh, are you kidding me? Why would you ever? What the fuck? That's a no-no. Well, Mr. Fabio, you just granted Poro the thumbnail, baby. Look at that synergy. Look at that power. The absolute power. Oh man, I'm just getting started though. I am just getting started.
Cold and unforgiving as moonlight. The world in a grain of sand.
Yep. That pass was like a death sentence. Like I was shocked when I saw that pass. I'm like, hello? with my exalted Poro with scouts and double Emperor's Days? Like, no. No, you're not in a position to play mind games. Alright. Well, this deck's pretty good against Diana. That's pretty much what you can take from this video up until now. Yeah, I'm happy I got some. Actually, like he actually justified the thumbnail, which is great. That's always a great thing because I remember when I built the deck around Raz for Swain, and then Raz did absolutely nothing. And I'm just like, well, not gonna be disingenuous. I'm gonna put something else in the thumbnail. But this time, your boy did it, and that makes me happy. All right, round 4. Hopefully, against something different. Even though this technically was Diana again. But I got confused. It wasn't Diana Nocturne again. It was a different deck, so. But regardless, it'd be nice. I mean, as long as I don't get Fiora, I'm not gonna complain. Round 4. Oh, of course. I mean, I was surprised that I did not run into this immediately, because everybody's playing this deck. But eventually we run into the one tryhard. And I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna, you know, emphasize whenever I run into a Twisted Fate Fizz player, you know, I'm gonna really make sure that I pronounce your name properly. Let the people know, Vanadin, that you are one of them. You are part of the problem. Like, what a great use of my channel, right? Just outing people out, you know. Like in the witch days. The witch days. You know what I'm saying. Do I keep Destined Poro here is the thing. I'm not so sure. I'm gonna drop everything except for the House Spider. Yeah, that's better. Considering we're attacking turn 1, I'd rather have a Dune Keeper here.
The desert by my side.
Well, it's very simple. We're racing. Like, we are racing this, man.
Papers, now faces.
I could play Desert's Wrath next turn. Desert's Wrath plus Dune Keeper is something that I'm a bigger fan of than just playing House Spider, because it represents more damage. It also it invests. It's like the earlier you play Desert's Wrath, the better, because you're making an investment, right? You're buffing your Sand Soldiers. Like, that +1 power is a massive deal. So by going by instead of going for House Spider doing this, I'm representing so much more.
Rise, metal brethren. The Emperor commands the land.
As we're also working for a fast Azir level up here, which will trigger our Destined Poro. And give us a pretty nice 1-drop. Yep. Let's go. Now that's an attack if I ever saw one.
No fear.
Ah.
Afraid, back it up.
We force Fizz to block, and we still get a nice hit off on him. Oh my god, at 7. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Can you improve perfection?
Like
a fish in water.
I can't really,
These dunes are the lifeblood of Shurima.
Prime and ready. May take it to the gun show. System upgrade.
Lastinat Rame buys me a new sail.
I'm gonna play the rock hopper.
Prime and ready. Join me if you want to live. Men die, but Shurima lives forever.
The reason why I'm playing the rock hopper is because if he plays Twisted Fate, like he either opens himself up for lethal with the combination of my Sandcrafter and the Zir, or he plays Twisted Fate to stop my attack for the Sandcrafter, for example, or maybe go for a red card or try to go for a level up, whatever. And he can't do that because the Sandcrafter is in the way, right? Oh, okay, that is definitely not what I was expecting here. We definitely want to be targeting that. I guess considering he has ballistic bot,
Greater things await.
we're better off doing this.
Onward.
It is time. I have risen. And with me.
Shurima! We're spraying out like this.
Inferior design.
We live here.
Oh dear.
Glorious sacrifice.
Alright, so as long as... oh boy. You know what the problem with this is? Okay. The problem is he can still level up Twisted Fate in one turn, and he can still, like, just trigger all Destiny cards upon an open attack. Like, that's how ridiculous this deck is. But because we don't see Twisted Fate, we're looking good.
I'd raise 1,000 soldiers to fight for Shurima.
I mean, double Sandcrafter with a Zir, like, you know, Destined Poro will be the nice icing on the cake. Even if he does manage to remove a Zir at this point, like, double Sandcrafter is...
Commands.
Alright, Destined Poro. Meet your destiny! Eat the coin. Did you eat the coin? What happens exactly? Oh!
Remember this day.
I mean, I just want to keep this in the back, actually. Just go with this, right? Yeah. Well, I like to believe that this is a pretty,
You can't
against Twisted Fate Fizz. Twisted Fate Fizz can do some crazy shit. But I'm at 9 health. He's got 7 mana. And I have 6 attackers versus 2, you know? It can only do so much.
They cheer on me. On
Legacy is the turtle. I wish I could do his voice better. I really do. You know what? Ending the video on a victory versus Twisted Fate Fizz is something that I am content with. Like I said in the deck tech already, sorry for the lack of uploads these past couple of days. And for those of you who have been checking up the data the announcements, and have seen that there's no balance changes, I'm gonna do my very best to still like share all the deck ideas that I have in mind, and I will also try to brew some counters to Twisted Fate Fizz and Trundle Lysandra, which seem to be the more popular decks running around right now. Like I said, I'll try to devise counter for those decks so you can try to at least, you know, have some fun in this Fizz Twisted Fate, more than Fizz, like Twisted Fate Fiesta, basically, you know, Twisted Fate Target Fiesta. I'll try to provide in that sense and make it more fun for you guys until we wait for the balance patch. Not particularly into competitive Runeterra right now, personally, because everybody's playing literally the same shit. So, yeah. But the good thing about digital card games is that these things have a solution, and they will eventually be fixed. So, I'll try to do my part so that you guys have cool deck ideas to mess around with that can perform well in the environment. And that's basically where I'll leave it at. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. I do take breaks every now and then. You know, I am human, but we'll be daily tomorrow as well. And the day after that, dare I say. Yeah. Love ya. That's all day. I'll see you around.